Happy morning, children. This is your Jyoti teacher. Children, letter writing is a wonderful art. Today, we are going to learn a wonderful topic, that is letter writing. Letter writing is a wonderful art. Only human beings communicate with one another by writing. Expressing one's thoughts or ideas and conveying information in written language is called letter. In a way, the letter is a conversation between two persons by post or email. You may know that your great grandparents, and your parents used to write letters each other. They all have enjoyed the pleasure of writing letters. Children, do people write letters anymore? But in modern times, it has become part of our day-to-day life to write some short letters like personal letters to friends and relatives, invitations, applications, business letters, etc. Since letter writing is an art, it needs special attention and care. It is therefore necessary that we should know how to write different kinds of letters. Now, children, we see the kinds of letters. There are mainly two kinds of letters. They are, first one is formal letters. We can also call them as business letters. And the second one is informal letters. Informal letters can be called as personal letters. Now we see the formal letters. These are much more formal in style than friendly letters. Thus, formal letters are required to be written while forwarding application, letters to editors of newspapers, to firms, businessmen, authorities, etc. We also call them as business letters. Now, children, see the informal letters, that is personal letters. These are letters written to friends and relatives, invitations, felicitations on achievements, conveying condolence, etc. Now, children, there is a format to write a letter. See how to write a letter. We have a format of a letter. Each kind of letter has its own particular form. But there are certain matters of form which apply to all. Children, today we see the format of letters, especially for the informal letters, that is personal letters. There are 6 points of form to be maintained in all kinds of letters. First one, the heading or sender's address and date. And the second one is the salutation or courteous greeting. And the third one is body of the letter or communicate or message. And the fourth one is the subscription or conclusion or courteous leave taking. And the fifth one is the signature. And the sixth one, the superscription on the envelope. Now children, I will explain you one by one the points. First see the heading. Here the position of the heading or sender's address. Sender's address means the person who is writing a letter. That should be at the top left hand corner of the letter. So we have to write from where we are writing the letter. That should be written at the top left hand corner of the letter. Write your address and the date just below it. After writing the place from where you are writing the letter, and the next just below of it only write the date. The date can be written in any of the following ways. We can follow these ways. The dates can be, for example, today 31st August. So see 31st August 2020, 31 August 2020, August 31st 2020, August 31 2020. You may follow any of these type of. So now see the example. The place. Here the place is Ibrahimpatnam, comma. The next I have written the date 31st August 2020. Full stop. That should be written at the top left corner of the page. That is the sender's address and date. And now see the next point is salutation or courteous greeting. The form of greeting will depend upon the greeting means here wishing others. It depends upon the relation in which you stand to the person to whom you are writing. For example, if you are writing a letter to relatives and family members, how will you start? My dear father, my dear mother, my dear uncle, my dear brother, etc. If they are older in age. And if you are writing a letter to your friends and younger relation, my dear Veena, dear Mr. Rahul, my dear friend, dear Sri Rajesh, dear Vishnu, etc. But where we have to write this salutation, it should be written left side below the heading or sender's address. Children, we are writing the sender's address on the top right side corner of the letter. Sender's address should be on the top right side corner of the letter. And this salutation should be just below the next line but left side. Just below the heading or sender's address, but the left side we have to write. Next, third one is body of the letter, communication or message. This is the real content or the message of the letter. It means what is the main purpose of this letter should be written here. It has three parts. They are opening remark. Opening remark means introduction. I will explain you. And the second one is main content. Main content means the purpose of the letter. And closing remark, it means summary of the letter. First see the point introduction. It means in the body of the letter we are having 3 points. First, in the introduction part, you can start your letter like, how are you, my friend? I am fine here and hope the same with you. I am very happy to see your letter. In this manner, you can start the introduction of the letter. And the second point is the main purpose. The main purpose of the letter or main comment or main content you have to write. If you are writing a letter to your friend suggesting about her or his studies, you can start your letter like, I am reading well and as per the schedule preparing well. And you also have a plan or schedule of the subjects and follow it. In this manner, the main purpose of the letter should be written. And the last point, that is the conclusion, the closing of the letter. First we have given introduction, and next we have given the main purpose of the letter, and the third para you should write the closing. That is, after the main content you have to close the letter like, I hope you follow my advice and expect a soon reply from you. I hope you follow my advice and I expect a soon reply from you. So in this manner we can close the letter. Always start a new paragraph for a new point. Children, keep these points in mind while writing into paragraphs. Whenever you are starting with a new point, write in a new paragraph. Keep your sentences short with clarity, but mind your punctuation and put in commas and semicolons and full stops in their proper places. Now children, after completing the body of the letter, next another point is subscription or conclusion or leave taking. So where we should write this subscription or conclusion or leave taking? So after completing the closing of the letter, give a small space, and on the right side below the body of the letter we should write the subscription. For example, after completing the body of the letter, you should write a polite leave taking phrase. The expression used must match the salutation as for. We see this. If we have written a letter to family members, so the subscription will be yours affectionately or yours lovingly. And after writing this, should put a comma there. And if we have written a letter to a friend, you may write yours sincerely or sincerely yours or your sincere friend. After that, put a comma. And if you have written a letter to teachers and superiors, you should write yours obediently and put a comma there. Next, the fifth point is, after writing the subscription, you should put your signature or name of the writer. Where it will come, the signature must come below the subscription. You write your full name like. So here I have written no, that's why yours affectionately. Next I have written my name Jyoti. But yours affectionately after comma and your name after full stop. And next children, the last point is the address on the envelope or superscription. So the address on the envelope or superscription means, so first you have written your address, that is sender's address. But now we have to write the person who receives the letter, that person's address on the envelope. So you can write the receiver's address. See like to KS Varun, comma, door number 18-23, comma, Randalpet, comma, Guntur, full stop. So in this manner we have to conclude a letter. Children, you should follow these 6 points. If you remember these 6 points, automatically you can complete a letter. So once again I tell you the format of a letter. First one, the heading, that is sender's address and date. And the second one, salutation. And the third one, body of the letter. In this body of the letter, three parts. That is introduction, main content means the purpose of the letter, and the third point is conclusion. After completing the body of the letter, next you should write the subscription like yours lovingly, comma, and the next below, just below it, write the signature, that is the sender's signature. And the last point is the superscription on the envelope. It means the address on the envelope. Now see children, here a letter is given. So in this manner follow the format. See the body of the letter. The conclusion, and the last subscription and the signature. Children, here see, once again I have given the format. First, sender's details, our address, immediately date. The next, salutation or greeting. The next, body of the letter. And the next, subscription and your signature. These are the main things you have to follow while writing a letter. Children, go through the format of the letter. I am sure that by following the rules, you can easily write a letter by yourself. But children, first follow these rules and apply these rules. Then easily you can write a letter. Because the punctuation is also very important and the format also very important. I hope the children, you have understood. But read once or twice, then automatically you can easily understand. Thank you children.